How you going, guys? So we are 5 months into, first of all, let's have a look at this awesome free camp we're at. We're filming this in the Otway Forest National Park in Victoria, but we're here to talk about the rooftop tent. So I think it's like 5 months or 100 and how many days? 150?
Yeah, roughly.
Roughly, give or take. But we've slept in that nearly every night. We've had a few nights of luxury here and there, staying in actual beds.
Yeah.
At friends' houses and stuff.
Yeah.
But we have well and truly tested out this tent. So we thought we would do a review and
literally in all weather now. Yep. We've had cyclonic, friggin' severe weather warning in Port Elliot. We've had the extreme heat of the top end where we just sweated, and obviously there's lots of like ventilation in the tent, so it was actually quite comfortable. What else have we had? We've had
freezing cold nights.
Freezing cold nights in multiple locations now. Rain, we've had some decent showers of rain in it.
And lots of wind.
Lots and lots of wind. So yeah, let's take you for a little run through. We'll show you what we like, what we don't like. And
things we've done to it to make it better.
Better, yeah. And how quick it is to put it up. So let's go.
So the ladder comes in this bag. We always keep it in the bag. Keeps it dry.
Keeps it packed up nice.
Yeah, sometimes we pack it away wet. So keeps everything else dry. And it's a good canvas bag. So go for it.
So I always just put the ladder up like this. Turn these around, make sure it latches into these little bits. Make sure it's out all the way. You got the whole thing. So there's 4 of these latches. And then I have to use all my muscles because we've got the 2 solar panels.
So because we have the 2 solar panels up the top, as I've said in my old video, it's a little bit harder to push up. It does go over the weight. And therefore the gas struts struggle when there's lots of wind. So what we've done, one of the additions that we've added in is putting this pole from corner to corner. So that's just a telescopic pole, aluminium. I've just put rubber things on each end and it just keeps it propped up. Definitely won't land on us at night. So it's good to know, and we can sleep soundly even when it's blowing a gale. How you going there, Megan?
This is the part I always struggle with. There's always something about.
Is that in?
Yep.
So just clip those 2 sides up, and then once we've done that, we just push the middle pole out to extend everything. Once you've done that, you just pull these tight on each side, and it just pulls the fly nice and tight on the top and ensures that it doesn't blow too much. Probably the most common question I get on TikTok and Instagram and that is how good the mattress is. So we got the mattress upgrade, which was through Drifta. So when you buy it, you can choose to get a mattress upgrade. And yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yep. So we had problems with the swag sometimes on like rough surfaces. If you were like on your hip, you could feel like the rocks and stuff going through. So in this, with the upgrade, we don't have any issues with being sore, like laying on the mattress or anything like that. And even though it is the upgrade, it's a bit thicker, it still packs down with all our linen and stuff in the tent. So
yeah, that's the other question we get. Can you close it with all your stuff in there?
Yeah.
What do we got in there?
We've got a fitted sheet on the mattress. We've got a sheet. We've got a doona. It's not super thick, but like nice enough in winter. And then we've got our Salty Aura rug and 2 pillows.
Yeah. And we just move the pillows in the middle so it's easier to close the clamshell down. But it closes with a breather. The pushing down is more to get the air out of the tent. And other than that, it closes, no worries, and we'd never have any issues with the clips.
The other thing that we really like about this tent, like we said, we've stayed in it with all weather conditions now, is they've got 3 really large windows. So, sorry about the mess, we've just put it up. So yeah, we've got one window at the back there, we've got the fly screen up, and then another one here, which we've got half opened, and then this is Joss's little window there, and then the front one here. So lots of ventilation, and if you have it all up, if it's windy or raining, there doesn't get any condensation in there. It doesn't feel stuffy or anything like that, which is really good, because in the swag, we would lock it up sometimes when it was really cold, and then we'd wake up and the water would be like, the condensation would be on the blankets and the side of the swag. So this has been so much better for us. Yeah.
So, like I said, the wind, we put that pole on the other side to stop it from closing when the wind's coming that way. And you always want the wind coming that way against, I guess, the shell and the solar panels, because that way it's going to blow on the tent the least. So we need that pole, but even then it doesn't stop the flapping. I guess that's the only con about this tent.
Yeah, and I think we've noticed it maybe more so because we went from the swag, which is obviously a heavier canvas, to this, which is more obviously like a tent.
Yeah, it's that thinner material. I guess we're also up higher, and the last month or so we've been on the coast.
The wind.
So we've really noticed it, and we tried to minimize it as much as possible. We've tightened up every possible strap on the tent itself, and I've also run, you can't see it, we don't have it on at the moment because it's not windy, but I run a bit of like elastic bungee cord around like the middle of the tent just to hold everything in, so when it is windy nothing is flapping, nothing's getting caught. The only thing that still flaps is the top bit. So that's the only like con we think to this tent. Other than that, it's 1.4, so it's really wide.
It's very spacious.
We can both put our knees up, and that's how we like to
Which
sleep.
is important.
And we'll jump up there and have a look at the 12-volt stuff we've put in there, and a few other accessories. All right, so we're just gonna have a look up inside it and see how we've set it up. Oh, hello.
Hello. Welcome to my crib.
Cribs, the rooftop tent edition. All right, so pretty basic, but this is the linen that we keep in there.
Yeah.
Couple of sheets, doona, rug, 2 pillows, and mine's a memory foam one, so it's quite thick. And then the storage pockets, which we just keep like a light and stuff in. We keep that in all the time. Storage pockets up there. This is to get into to
fold it down.
To fold it up and down. And
it's the only thing that flaps in the wind.
Yeah, this.
Joss has put like containers in there to try and make it a bit more taut and things like that, but this is just, yeah.
I just think it's a little bit like
too much.
A little bit loose, yeah. It's not tight enough, but maybe there's a reason. And this window is super handy because you can always have it open. It's on the clamshell side, so no water can get in there even when it's pissing down. Up there is a light strip.
We haven't used it in a while.
No, we haven't. But it just connects via USB. So what I've done is you can hold that. I've just wired up that. It's just a dual USB port. I've come through that bit there. So I've just come up underneath the tent, and then I've just got that, and we've just got our chargers there. We don't really use the internal light, do we?
We did at the beginning, but then obviously if you've got all the windows down, and if it's somewhere you're around people, they can see into your tent, so we actually don't bother doing that anymore. I usually just read with a torch and things like that, but it is handy.
Yeah, it's quite a bright light.
Yeah, so. And it's the whole like length of the tent, so it is really bright. And then like we said the other day, like 3 big windows, so that's that one at the back that's usually either half down or completely down. This one here was always down because this one's the only one that's like waterproof, so if it's raining this can be down still. And then this is technically our front door, because we get in and out on the roof rack. We usually go down there, so that's handy.
Yeah, just also gives us a spot to put our shoes and stuff. and stand while we go down the ladder. And that way we can also open up this side of the canopy as well. To put it up and down like Megan did, then you just push that in, that comes up and down. Just a few straps to tighten, and that's been the main thing when it's windy. And there's the extra pole that we use to hold up the roof.
It does come with two shoe storage pocket things on the outside.
Yeah, they usually just hook into this thing.
Yeah, but we found when we were packing up that they were always like hanging out. We'd always forget about them, so we took them off. But they are handy if it's wet.
Yeah, we probably could have used them like the last week or so.
Last month, I'd say.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah, it's quite easy to pack down.
Super spacious. Like,
yeah,
I'm sitting up straight.
It's pretty high.
Kidding me.
Ooh.
And then side by side, there's lots of space.
Yeah. So I think it's just under a queen, so it's pretty big.
Yeah. No, it's comfy.
Cool. All right. Well, make sure you subscribe, like,
and then get out of my crib.
and all that stuff. All right. Bye.
I can't remember what they used to say in that movie.
Movie, TV show.
The TV show, the MTV one.
I never watched it.
Welcome to my crib. It's like, now you need to go.
Did they say that?
I don't know.
Okay. Bye.